2020 was the worst and both the best year of my life. And I know that sounds a little weird. It is. For a lot of us, 2020 was an absolute clusterfuck of a year. And it wasn't any different for me. My 2020 started off just like any other year, until out of nowhere almost World War III broke out or something. Remember that? Remember that moment? That was fun, wasn't it? Then Australia caught fire, and a lot of other horrible things happened, which I honestly can't even remember. And I'm only talking about the start of 2020. And somewhere around, was it May? No, wait, probably somewhere. I guess somewhere around May, April, May, COVID broke out in the Netherlands, which is where I live. And I was still going to school at that time. And it was already getting a little more difficult, and I wasn't really happy with what I was doing. And then COVID broke out. Every school tried their absolute hardest to make something out of the situation. And some of them managed to do it, and some of them completely failed. And if I'm being honest, I think my school did fail. If I'm being really honest, which I am going to be in this video, I even feel a little let down at some points, because no one knew what to do. No one had any clue when things were supposed to be done, how many things were supposed to be done, when it was supposed to be done, what part was supposed to be done, with who we were doing it. It was the most unstructured and most unorganized year, or half a year, that I've ever experienced in school. And I truly understand that it's difficult for every school to adapt to this new situation. But the thing that I couldn't stand was them thinking we had absolutely nothing to do with our time but just sit on our chairs, pick our noses, and just stare at a window for 24 hours. The amount of work that we got was insane. And I was making one video every single day at the side of that. And I honestly, I didn't know how I was going to do it. I had no clue. I just kept on going. And eventually, I started getting more stressed, and I completely lost track of what was going on. And not just me. Like, to this day, I still get messages from ex-classmates who are just like, it's absolute hell. Just, you're so lucky to be gone. Because I eventually quit school. And I'm not sure if I've actually ever really addressed that. Probably somewhere eventually. I can't really remember, but I quit school. Because I'm 18 years old, I don't have to go to school anymore. And this is now technically my job, which is, probably the best part of 2020, that this has become my job. And the way that happened was I got stressed to the point where I even felt a little bit of depression coming back. And because I've been depressed for it was about 1.5 to 2 years or something like that, when I was 14 till about 16. Again, because of school, because I'm just not a school person. I'm everything but a school person, and I was just doing everything that made me unhappy. And I dropped out of school twice. I dropped out of school in high school, but I was fortunately enough able to go to college after that, because you didn't have to have a diploma. You just needed to finish the first 3 years at the level that I was doing high school at. So that was great. And so I was able to move on to college. And I quit in my second year, at the end of my second year, actually. Probably, was it the last month? No, the process was going on for a little before that, but it was probably the last 2 to 3 months. No, the last 2 months that I actually genuinely decided to quit, because it got so all over the place and so unorganized, because I had so much to do with my channel at the time as well. And it was just such a time consumption, like, beyond imaginable. And I couldn't do it. Like, every single time I got into one of those online classes, I just literally felt the stress flow through my body, and I even started shaking at some points. I have never been so stressed that I started shaking from something as simple as class. And that was one of the indications for me that, like, hey, it already should have been a big red flag to begin with. But for me, it was like, maybe something is off. And so I just for fun, I did 2 online tests, which would tell me a little bit of an indication as to if I had a burnout or not, because I was a little bit like, I could have a burnout, I guess, maybe, I'm not sure. I'm a little skeptic on those things because I've already had one when I was, again, 14 years old, which was fun. Well, not a real burnout, it was at the edge of a burnout. We flipped the situation around just in time, but it still left its marks. However, this time I did 2 online tests, which are never really the thing that you should do, but I was like, hey, if even this tests indicate that something might be wrong, maybe I should look further into this. And to my surprise, those tests said something along the lines of, God fucking help you, stop what you're doing, look for help. It was, I mean, that's a little bit exaggerated, but it was like, you should probably really look for help. So I was like, oh, well, maybe I should then. So I did. I went back in therapy with my psychologist, who is amazing. She's wonderful, and she's just so great to talk to. Like, even at times where I don't feel bad or don't feel depressed, I just always look forward to going to therapy because she's just so nice, and we just have great conversations about life, and it's just nice and genuine. It's just nice to talk about those things. However, there was something else going on, and that is something that has been going on for about 1.5 years now. And it is very personal, and I don't think I have actually addressed this. And I'm just gonna say it. My parents are getting a divorce, and I'm not gonna go into detail or anything. It's just that's a very personal thing, and it was something that I already saw coming. But it is by far the most complicated situation that I've ever been in my entire life. It's beyond complicated. Just to throw this out there before any conspiracy theorists come up with weird theories and stuff, there is no physical pain or abuse or whatnot involved. Don't worry about that. Nothing of that nature in any way, shape, or form. It's just, it is really taking a toll on my mental health, especially this year. Because the reason why it's been taking so long is because of COVID. When everything was starting to get to the end, COVID broke out and everything had to be done all over again and got delayed for months, and it's been a ride. And the reason why I haven't always uploaded on days which I said I would, or that I said I was gonna upload every single day from now on, and that I still didn't do that, the reason why is because of that. Because that situation has really affected me. And even without me knowing it, because in the beginning I didn't really feel any different, but apparently the way that my emotions work is that I feel nothing until one point in the month, and then I just throw out all my emotions, and then I build it up inside again. It's not that I don't want to share it, it's just that it doesn't happen. I don't know how and why that is happening, but I mean, yeah, it works for me, I guess. But there have been times where the situation got a little too complicated, and since which I already have addressed once, is that I have been struggling with a food addiction, a very severe food addiction it's probably been going on for about 4 years. I can't remember the exact dates, but it's been a very long struggle of mine, and I'm finally starting to get that under control, properly under control. In December, everything got a little worse because Christmas and family time, and then this situation and also COVID made it a little difficult, but I'm well on my way to doing very good because I have January planned out, and I'm really excited because next week I'm gonna make so many videos, and I'm gonna make my videos I'm gonna try my absolute best to make them even better than they were before, and especially the thumbnails. I want to put more effort and energy into the thumbnails. I just want to give my all for it. But as I was saying, in just this entire situation, and also combined with the food addiction, sometimes everything got a little too much, and I wasn't always feeling a recording session. You have to be in a very specific state of being to record a video. You have to be ready to entertain people. You have to be ready to just be excited. And it's not that you have to fake the excitement, it's that you have to be in such a mental state that you can be excited and that you are willing to be excited and you want to be happy and you want to pass that energy on to people. Because the reason why I don't make videos when I don't feel good is because people who are watching the videos will always adapt to the energy of the video. And if I make a video which is really sad and depressed and they're like, oh, we're gonna go this way. Nah, I don't want to do this. Fuck this. And then people are gonna pass that energy on to themselves, and I don't want that. Because even if you don't want to, you always pass on a bit of energy from somebody else. And I want the energy that I pass on to be excited and just happy and positive. And there were days where I just didn't feel like that. And it's not that I didn't want to record the video, I really wanted to, but it was more that I really wanted to feel good enough to record that video more than anything else. But there have been times where I said that I couldn't upload because of various reasons. And some of those were true, and some of them were not completely true. When I was talking about like that some things were going on or just was being very vague about it, it was one of those moments where it all just got a little too much, and that's absolutely fine. But I wasn't really feeling like sharing it, because I thought it would just pass soon and then I could get back into it. But I didn't know that it was gonna take this long. So as a start of the new year, I just wanted to just throw this out there and be like, hey, this has happened, and there might be a time where it'll happen again. Maybe, because I'm still in this situation and it's starting to get a lot better. Everything's starting to get wrapped up, and we're gonna move in probably, if everything gets fixed and sold houses and whatnot, then I'm a rough estimate will be that I'm probably in a comfortable situation in July, I guess. Comfortable enough to actually make videos every single day. I'm still gonna try, and I'm still gonna, I'm really working on myself and just being the best version of me that I can be to still try and make videos every single day. But I can't always promise it. However, I will do my absolute best because I am beyond motivated and dedicated to make those videos. I still have this big plan of I might tease a little, I might share it a little bit. I am kind of working on trying to create a community, a creator community for creators. And I've already contacted a couple of creators about that, but it is basically just a bit of a safe space on YouTube, a bit of a place where there's no stupid companies involved, there are no social dramas, no bullshit, no negativity involved, just people having fun while playing games or doing something, just having fun. Like YouTube was in 2014. That's basically the goal of that community. And like I said, I've already contacted a couple of people and they're very much willing to join me in, and I'm still working on that, and I was planning to release it in January. It might be February, but I'm doing my best. I'm working on it. But that was just some information that I wanted to share because I feel like I should have let you know this earlier, but I thought it would pass. So sorry for not always being truthful about that. It's just a very, like I said, it's a very personal thing, and I didn't really feel like sharing it until now, where I was like, I feel like I just have to, because I want you to know what's going on. I want you to know why this is going on. And I know for damn sure that there's a lot of people who are also in these situations. And just know that you're not alone. I'm in a shitty situation as well. I'm making the absolute best of it, and I'm doing my absolute best, and I'm also very thankful for my girlfriend, who's just been amazing throughout this entire time. She's always been there for me, and she always is there for me. And so I'm very grateful for her. But there's a lot of people who are alone in these situations. And I want you to know that if you are one of those people who is currently unhappy or in a shitty situation, just know that you're not alone. There's a lot of people out there who experience similar things and who have gone through it. Eventually it'll get better. Like I already said, I've gone through a period of depression of about 2 years. I have gone through one almost burnout and a second actual proper burnout, I guess. I dropped out of high school. I have now dropped out of college. I have absolutely 0 diplomas, and this is my company. This is what I do. And this YouTube channel is just something that I am incredibly proud of. And just to not end this on a negative note. I'll talk about some positive things about 2020. Because, oh my god, I did not expect to reach 4.6 thousand subscribers by the end of 2020. I set a goal of 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2020. We quadrupled that. No, you quadrupled that. Well, more than quadrupled, by the way. 4.6. Why? That is something that I'm incredibly grateful for. And something that I'm also very grateful for is that I am currently able to just afford what I need to afford to make videos, because the editing software is so expensive, and it's just, like, I am not somebody who does this for money. I do this because I enjoy doing this, and I absolutely love to entertain people and make people laugh and just have fun with people. However, there is a price to that, and that price is my Adobe Creative Cloud account. I don't know if you know, but a full Adobe package is like 60 euros, which is about $70 per month. $70 every single month for, well, the combination of Premiere Pro, Photoshop, After Effects, just everything they have to offer. It's just, like, I'm not here for the money, but I kinda need it. Otherwise, I literally cannot make videos. And that is one thing that I'm incredibly grateful for, is that even with a channel my size, I am able to afford that. And that is all because of you. You allow me to constantly make these videos, and I'm incredibly grateful for that. So just thank you for everything. Thank you for being here in 2020. You have made my 2020 the best year of my life. There have been a lot of factors in my life which have made it the worst year of my life. But you are the ones who made it the best year of my life. So genuinely thank you for that. And I will be here 2021, 2022, 2023, and all those years on to try and make your year just a little happier along the way when you're watching YouTube. I want to be here and make videos that are not annoying and well, I am annoying, so honestly that's something that is unavoidable, but I'm not here to spread negativity or to just involve you in whatever's happening in the world. I'm here to offer a safe space. Everybody else is already throwing everything this world has to offer at you, and I'm here to offer you a bit of a fucking break. Because I know how mentally challenging it can be, especially 2020. And I'm here to offer you that little bit of a safe space. And I'm here to offer you that more frequently, because in 2021, I'm gonna upload so many more videos. I've set a goal for myself. I've set a couple of goals for myself. Let me talk about that as well, because I have set a crazy goal, and I have no clue if I can do it. Absolutely not. But I don't care, and we're just gonna do it. I don't know how, but we will. I've set a goal to reach 50,000 subscribers by the end of 2021. I don't know how. I have absolutely no clue how. But neither did I have any clue how I was gonna reach 1,000 subscribers at the beginning of 2020. Yeah. I had about 150 subscribers. I wasn't even gaining one subscriber every single day. If you gain one subscriber every single day, you get about 365 new subscribers after a year. I wasn't even gaining one. I had no clue how I was gonna do it. And yet here we managed to get 4.6 thousand subscribers by the end of 2020. I like to set incredibly difficult and challenging goals for myself, because I love challenging myself, and I especially love doing things which I didn't know I could do. And with your help, I know for a fucking fact that we can do it. I don't know how, but we can reach that 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year. How? We'll see along the way, but we're gonna do it. And I've set a goal for me personally, because 50,000 subscribers is something that we have to do together, obviously. I can't, well, if I would make about like 46,000 more YouTube accounts myself, then I guess I could do it, but that doesn't seem fair. So I'll let that up to you. But a goal that I've set for myself is I want to make 400 videos in 2021. That's more than one video every single day. And I think I can do it. With enough hard work, I'm pretty sure that I can do it. I don't care. If I would have to make 5 videos every single day at the end of December, because otherwise I'm not going to make it, then that's just my own stupid fault. I will make those 400 videos this year. Preferably at least one every single day. That'll save me a lot of time in December. But we're gonna make 2021 an amazing year. So that was my 2020. It was amazing and awful. And honestly, I could not decide which one it's more. Like, it's just, I've had amazing moments in 2020 which I've never experienced before. And I've also experienced very low points in my life, which I have never experienced before. But I'm here now, and I'm doing well. I'm very well on my way to becoming the best version of me that I can be. I'm not there by a long shot, but I'm well on my way. So thank you all so much for watching this video. If you stuck throughout this entire video, I'm sorry. I've probably made this video way longer than I intended to make it, but I just had to get some things off my chest, and honestly, it feels really good to just throw that out there, to just be like, hey, sometimes I'm not okay, and sometimes I need to take a little bit of a break, and I am absolutely not here to take a break anytime soon. I, again, won't be able to make any videos during the weekends because it's the weekends and I'm never there, and I wasn't able to prep anything because especially last week has been quite, well, last week, not this week. This week I've been resetting myself. Last week was quite difficult. So genuinely, thank you all so much for watching this video. And I hope you have a lovely new year, an amazing new year. Let's make 2021 just a million times better than 2020. I don't know what the world has to offer. I don't know what horrible things are gonna happen in 2021. But let's at least make 2021 just great for ourselves. And try and make it a lot better for the people around us. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Check out some of my other videos, if you haven't already. There's a lot of them. So I'll be back Monday. Finally, you have no clue how long I've been waiting to say that. And then I'll see you in the next video, which will be a lot better than this one. Sorry for this mess. Have a great 2021.